This is the history of the Private Members Club. It started in 18th century London, where the first clubs weren't about business. They were about lineage. Whites, Brookses, Boodles, places where aristocrats, politicians, and financiers gathered to drink, gamble, and control the world outside their walls. If you weren't born into the right family, you weren't getting in. By the 19th and 20th centuries, things began to shift. Industry overtook nobility, and wealth became something you could build, not just inherit. The old money institutions remained, but new clubs formed for the industrialists, the financiers, the empire builders. Power still had its gatekeepers, just different ones. Many of those legacy clubs still exist today, unchanged and intentionally out of reach, built for those who have nothing to prove. Then came the late 20th and early 21st century, and a new elite emerged: founders, creatives, cultural operators. The shift wasn't just about money, but influence. Enter Soho House, founded in 1995, a club built for the creative class instead of the corporate one. For a while, it was the place to be, a more relaxed global version of exclusivity, offering a familiar workspace, a gym, and a social network across major cities. Today, the landscape has changed again. Casa Cipriani, Core Club, Zizi's, Aman, the modern private club is less about privacy and more about positioning. With exclusivity baked into the branding, these clubs market themselves as access points to a world where the right connections are everything. Because despite all the changes, the psychology hasn't shifted. People still want to be where the right people are, not just for status, but for the conversations, the connections, the access to the next move. The rules have changed, but the game is still the same.